we should all be thinking about how we can better prepare ourselves and our environment for the changes coming in the year ahead. But for fire management officials, those adjustments need to happen right now. We've seen the risks that come with prescribed fires, even this early in the year. So what else can be done to limit damage later in the summer?
Welcome back. So given all that we know about wildfires and how fire season is changing, what tools do federal agencies, state agencies really have when it comes to addressing our overly dense forests and these warming conditions?
Yeah, most of the tools involve removing trees and bringing the process of fire back into the ecosystem. Usually in a prescribed fire situation when people choose the time, place, and weather conditions. Sometimes it's a fire that is naturally ignited from lightning, and it's decided to be managed for resource benefit, for the benefit of the forest. Most projects start with a place and an idea, and then tree removal of some sort happens. Oftentimes it's the smallest and sometimes medium-sized trees. If the wood can get used, great. Oftentimes these places are on really steep slopes and far away from roads, so wood utilization can't always happen. But even when the wood is used, the tops and limbs get, they don't get removed, so they're laying on the ground. And there's a few different options from there. Sometimes people will pile them, and you'll see piles on a hillside, and those piles will get burned in the winter. And sometimes they're spread around, and then a prescribed fire is planned afterwards, and that fire recycles the nutrients and reduces the fire hazard of the hillside.
So earlier this year, when we were trying to get ahead of fire season, we were hoping to go out with your organization to watch a prescribed fire out in the Zuni Mountains, and that kind of got rescheduled, and now we're looking at the fall. And now we've seen, the Hermit's Peak fire was a prescribed fire that went out of control. What do we do when prescribed fire doesn't work? Like, that's such an important part of getting fire back into the system, an important tool. Like, what do we do when that's not working?
Yeah, it's tricky. In the example you gave about the burn you were going to come out to, we're waiting and postponing, but our plan still is to put fire on the ground and to use that tool. So I think waiting for the right window is often one approach to dealing with avoiding an unfortunate incident like the Hermit's Peak fire. In some places, they have these mastication machines that deal with the fuels on the ground by turning them into smaller and smaller fuels, and they kind of shred the wood up. That's one approach. And another one is to put the sticks into piles, burn them, and don't come back for a prescribed burn. That's another option. Or don't come back for a broadcast prescribed burn, where you just burn the piles and then you call the project done.
Mm-hmm. So we know that fire is inevitable in Western forests, and we, as a society, need to accept and understand that. We're not going to change that. So what do maybe we need to change about us and how we use forests, relate to forests, live near forests?
Yeah, well, that's the big question. We live in forests, we recreate in forests, we use forests for ceremonial, spiritual purposes. They're a source for the economy. Hunting is a really big part of New Mexico's economy. So yeah, understanding our relationship to the forest and the fire that is going to happen in them is really important. I don't have a great answer. I think it's a lot of learning. I think we need to be constantly evaluating, adapting, and trying things, and have a humble approach to this. I think there's a lot of great resource managers, great fire managers in New Mexico, great researchers, but you know, the answer is not a straight line and it's not super clear.